Putin's worst nightmare is coming to reality. Ukraine has started attacking military targets deep within Russia. Everyone in Russia is stunned after Ukraine destroyed a military airbase just a few kilometers away from Moscow. The attack killed and injured many crew members and destroyed several Russian heavy bombers. 2 airfields are no longer usable for the Russians. Ukraine is calling it a revenge attack for Putin's bombardment blitz on Ukraine's civilian infrastructure. The drones were launched from Ukrainian territory, and at least one of the strikes was made with the help of special forces close to the base who helped guide the drones to their targets. Ukrainian special forces have become a constant headache for Russia as their strikes continue within Russia and on the Ukrainian front lines. Special operations forces have wreaked havoc behind enemy lines. This video shows a small unit of special operations forces operating behind enemy lines, ambushing a Russian patrol, according to a shot from a helmet camera. In another video, special forces of the Alpha Special Operations Center have shown a video of destruction of a Russian T-80 tank. The Ukrainian special forces have destroyed a Russian electronic warfare system in the occupied city of Poloi, Zaporizhia Oblast. The Special Operations Forces shared the coordinates of the Russian electronic warfare system with Ukrainian artillery units, which destroyed the facility. Ukrainian armed forces are launching a coordinated attack on Russia from all directions. The strikes signaled a new willingness by Kiev to take the fight to the bases in the heart of Russia, raising the stakes in the war and demonstrating for the first time Ukraine's ability to attack at such long distance. The Engels airfield on the Volga River in southern Russia is a base for some of Russia's long-range nuclear-capable bombers, including the Tupolev 160 and the Tupolev 95. Ukrainian officials say it's also a staging ground for Russia's unrelenting campaign of missile attacks on infrastructure, which have left millions of Ukrainians with intermittent light, heat, and water. The other explosion occurred at the pt.ii military base in the central city of Ryazan, only about 100 miles from Moscow, according to Russia's defense ministry. It was there that the fatalities and injuries occurred, the Russian state news agency RIA Novosti reported. The Engels Air Base and the Ryazan military installation are between 300 and 450 miles from the Ukrainian border, beyond the range of any known missile in Ukraine's arsenal. Members of the Ukraine Air Force have published 2 photos showing the results of their attack on the Russian Dy-level military base in Ryazan Oblast, and add the comment, Ryazan, rest in peace. A damaged Tu-95 bomber missile carrier and a truck with traces of blood next to it can be seen in the photos. In a few hours, the photo was deleted from the Air Force of the Armed Forces of Ukraine's Telegram channel. Shortly after the attacks on the bases, Russia sent a barrage of missiles streaking toward Ukrainian cities. Ukraine's Air Force claimed it shot down more than 60 of the 70 missiles, and Zelensky again showed defiance, praising workers who immediately tried to restore power. Every downed Russian missile is concrete proof that terror can be defeated, Zelensky said in his nightly address. Mr. Zelensky addressed the nation to praise both the military and utility workers fighting to keep the lights on. Air defense has shot down most of the rockets. Energy workers have already started to restore electricity, he said. Ukraine's Air Force later said that it shot down more than 60 missiles out of more than 70 fired. The attacks showed the vulnerability of some of Russia's most strategic military sites, raising questions about the effectiveness of their air defenses if drones can come so close to them. The ministry didn't say where the drones had originated, but Russian military bloggers said they likely were launched by Ukrainian scouts. The unprecedented attack in Russia threatened a major escalation of the 9-month war because it hit an airfield housing bombers capable of carrying nuclear weapons. President Vladimir Putin has threatened to use all available means to defend his land, a remark many have interpreted to include nuclear weapons.